Hi there, Tim McGowan here with a COVID update. Hope you're all doing well. Just wanted to give you some brief updates and then let you know what I know about the vaccine. Currently here at the Knolls of Oxford, there are 0 cases in the nursing facility or in assisted living. We have about 3 active cases among staff right now, which is not a bad number considering the positivity in the community, which is so high in Butler County. Down at Maple Knoll, in our assisted living, we have 0 cases, and in our Bodmin nursing home, we still have about 5 active cases. The cumulative number in Bodmin is pretty high at about 35, and that's unfortunate, but this virus is very sneaky, and once it gets in somewhere, it's very difficult not to transmit. We've used all the appropriate PPE. We've reviewed, we do audits, we look at video cameras to make sure people are wearing things appropriately, and they have been. So just like everywhere else that it's spreading so rapidly, it's kind of a mystery, unfortunately. Down at Maple Knoll, we have about 7 active staff, and to have a total of 10 active staff members out of about 500, that's pretty impressive for an organization. So I feel good about that. I would feel better if it was 0, but we're doing what we can. In terms of the vaccine, the governor has put his plan in place as to the tiers and levels of how the vaccine will be distributed. We have no control over that. The nursing facilities and any staff that could potentially go into the nursing facilities were number 1 on the list. So at Maple Knoll, we are contracted at both places with Walgreens. So we had a choice. Every nursing home in the nation had a choice between CVS and Walgreens to be their distributor. So what happens is Walgreens assigns a date, Walgreens brings in their pharmacists and their pharmacy techs, they do all the vaccinations. They keep the records. We do nothing. We have no control over that other than getting our staff there on the day that they tell us. So at Maple Knoll, we had our first vaccination round on December 22nd. So the second vaccine down there, the second dose will be given on January 12th. I can tell you that I had the first dose on December 22nd. I got it, barely felt it, and I hate needles. Barely felt the shot and had 0 side effects from it. There was some injection site, a tiny bit of soreness, but that was it. So I would encourage people to get it if you don't have any severe allergies or don't carry an EpiPen and have had severe allergic reactions, as is being touted all across the country, then get it. So what happens is all the staff that could at Maple Knoll got it on the 22nd of December. Anyone who missed that date can get their first vaccine on the 12th when they come back. And anyone who gets their first vaccine on the 12th, Walgreens' final trip to Maple Knoll will be on February 2nd to catch those stragglers. Here at the Knolls of Oxford, we are getting our first round of the vaccine on January 4th. That is being given to skilled nursing residents and to the staff in skilled nursing and anyone else in our community who could potentially work in the skilled nursing unit. So that would include food service. We have some employees who work in assisted living who also work in skilled nursing. So we're hitting pretty much the entire staff up here. And again, it's not mandatory, so staff that want the vaccine will get it, and they will be offered the first dose on January 4th here at the Knolls. The second dose would then come 3 weeks later on January 25th, and the third and final trip from Walgreens would be on February 15th. As you can see, if the rollout of this vaccine is to the most vulnerable people first, nursing homes aren't even going to be done until the middle of February. So that means the next tier will start to be activated probably mid-January. The next tier for us that we will be assigned is our assisted livings. So we know that they're in the hopper with Walgreens, but they have not assigned us a date yet. We have all the consents ready. Should they call us and say give us the date, we're ready for it. We have zero control over when independent living folks would be vaccinated. When Walgreens is at the Knolls on Monday, I will corner the manager of Walgreens and ask him if they are going to have clinics on our campuses for independent living, or if independent living folks will be responsible for going to Walgreens or a clinic at Kroger. None of that has been determined yet at the state level. So they have given us no information on how they're going to roll that out in the next tier. All we know is how we're getting it to our skilled nursing folks and how we'll be getting it to our assisted livings. I wish I could tell you that I knew, but I don't. If I find out any new information on Monday, I will get it out to Maple Knoll residents and to the Knolls residents. I know folks are anxious. You're calling every day. I applaud your desire to get this vaccine, because the more people that get it, the quicker we get herd immunity and the quicker we can go back to a normal way of life. Right now, the vaccine is not in that high of supply. So there are some supply issues, and demand really hasn't risen to the level that the government thought it would. So right now, still a lot of unknowns, and I promise you that when we get answers, we will get them to you. But right now, we don't know the answers to those questions. We don't know when you'll get it. We don't know where you'll get it. Those still remain questions that we can't answer and don't have control over. All we can do is give input. We provide input and to Leading Age Ohio constantly, to the governor's office, but we have no definitive answers at this point. So that's really all I can tell you, other than I hope you're all staying healthy and safe, and have a safe, healthy, and happy new year. But I will be back to you soon. As soon as I know anything on Monday, I'll do another video. For those who don't have access to the app, we'll put it in writing and get it into mailboxes. So talk to you again soon. Thanks, everybody.